introduction begins at the sound of the...
Thank you. Appreciate that opening statement, Steve. So, I think people have three intuitions regarding morality. I think these three intuitions are a linchpin of any moral framework. The first intuition is that there are moral truths, as Steve himself said. Some things are right and some things are wrong. So, for instance, it is wrong, right, to torture animals for fun. So we can say it's incorrect to torture animals for fun. So there are correctness and incorrectness conditions for moral statements. Second intuition is morality is inextricably tied to agents. So in a world purely made of rocks, there's no good and bad. And third intuition is moral principles are unchanging. Now, theism has a readily available explanation for these, which respects these intuitions. Specifically, there's an unchanging entity who can grant unchanging moral truths. Second, God is an agent, and since morality is inextricably tied to agenthood, well, God can make sense of that. Third, God can provide correctness or incorrectness conditions for moral truths, like it's incorrect to torture animals for fun. On Steve's view, correctness or incorrectness conditions depends either on individuals, societies, or natural facts. Well, natural facts can't grant moral truths because of the is-ought problem. Natural facts just describe the way things are, but they don't describe how things ought to be. Okay, so there's a gap. Second, can the truth of moral statements be grounded in individuals? No, because individuals wildly disagree on which moral truths are correct. Okay, can it be grounded in societies? No, because societies wildly disagree on which moral principles are true. Okay, so the atheist has no explanation for how some moral principles can be unchanging, true, and inextricably tied to agency. Second, there's an epistemological problem. Steve believes that we're a product of evolutionary forces. Evolution selects for survival, not for truth. So it could be the case that evolution selected false moral beliefs or false beliefs about morality because they were conducive towards social cohesion or survival. And therefore, if we're a product of evolution, we should expect that our moral beliefs are false. That's the reason why and just to address one thing Steve said, he said his explanation for morality is that everybody has it. Well, suppose you observe that there's a society in which everybody is bald. Your explanation for why everybody is bald can't be that everybody is bald. That's not explaining the fact. It's just, reasserting, it's just asserting everybody's bald. That's not the explanation. That doesn't explain why that is the case.
What a great opening debate. That was great, guys. We're going into the Q&A round where things are going to heat up. The first 5 minutes, question and answer, will go to Steve. And a quick reminder, please, when you are in the answer seat, when the questioner asks you to mute up or takes their time back, you must mute up. Steve, your 5-minute Q&A begins at the sound of the...
Again, let's take your bald society. Do you agree that everybody in that bald society has their own likes and dislikes, yes or no?
Yeah, sure.
And in that bald society, do you believe that everybody has their own personal feelings of good and bad?
I mean, I don't
know. It's either yes or no, or you don't understand.
No.
Yes or no.
No, go.
In a minority, whether you observe Judaism or not, you know what I mean?
Well, why can't it just make you another religion?
Because they're not religious. They have no God, you understand? They're assimilated Jews that are just like their neighbors. The only thing that's different about them is that they face discriminatory treatment.
When they were paying jizya, they were religious, right?
No. Most in Iraq and in Syria, in many of these places, many of the Jews were assimilated. They did not have religion. Do you understand?
The Muslims didn't act if you were a practicing Jew or that you're not Muslim, you're not by the end of the week.
They were treated by, I'm not saying there's anything wrong. I'm not trying to vilify anyone or demonize anyone. I'm simply saying the Jews, wherever they lived in the world, were treated like an ethnic minority, whether they wanted to be or not. They tried to assimilate, but like in the drive-thru, they were always suspect, even when they were completely had no guts, exactly like their neighbors, and achieved a level of status, and that seemed to be comfortable. They were always scapegoated and treated with suspicion, or just treated like they were backstabber. Nora,
That's not good.
That's your experience.
that all Jews are backstabbers? Is that your experience, Nora?
That Jews are backstabbers, yeah.
Yes. Hey, can I interject, please?
Just the same way that earlier they were saying that all Muslims are terrorists.
I didn't say all Jews. I said Jews are backstabbers.
Can I interject?
When you make the statement,
So
that's
that perfect example right here, what we saw with Nora and this guy at the threat. I just want to point out, this is what makes, I'm an atheist Jew, I have no religion, and two people here just singled me out and said I'm a backstabber because I'm a Jew.
Yeah.
Discrimination is one way people become an ethnic minority. These are social constructs. Exactly. It's the way people categorize themselves. Nora categorizes backstabbers as Jews, and so
When you see many Jews doing the same thing, you come to the conclusion that there's something going on in this ethno-religious identity that makes them feel that they can do that.
Nora is exactly the point I'm trying to make. When people are discriminatory against a minority and against a group that it resembles in every other way their neighbors, that makes them an ethnic minority, just like the way they self-identify makes them an ethnic minority.
And not because that's what they actually do, or because they're representative of them.
Butter, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Are you a Jew?
Yes.
So this whole argument is about Jews being dirty, lying scumbags.
The threat is the point I'm trying to make. Threat and Laura is the exact point I'm trying to make. I'm just a regular person, okay?
No, I'm just asking a simple question.
I don't know if you are just asking a simple question. I think that you're implying something when you're asking the question, and it's not
because
appreciated.
people said that they're backstabbing people, right? I mean, backstabbing type of group.
How else did they take over Palestine? Like they were nice to our faces, and then behind our back they were planning and scheming. That's what they do.
Let me explain.
I'm not gonna say. You guys are calling her out.
Can I finish? Hey, can I speak, please? Can I speak?
Yeah, you have my permission.
I'm so sorry not to interrupt you. I'm just trying to interrupt.
Hold on, Buttercup. Do you know Threat already?
She does not know me.
Never met him.
Never met him.
Okay, gotcha. All right, Threat. Go ahead.
So what I was gonna say is, I'm not gonna speak for all Jews because all Jews don't. They just have a certain practice, right? So they're born into a society where they're learning about their ethnic group or whatever this group that these Jews come from. So the original Jews, like I just said in the comments, they were bronze people. They were Hamites, they were Canaanites, and there were more people. Long story short, people try to say Jews are like they're fucked up, they're this, they're that, they're backstabbing. Judaism goes against the word of Christianity. So how is the biggest Christianity country great allies with Jews people? And then she said something about the Palestinians, how Jews are over there trying to genocide the Palestinians over there. So let's get this out of the way. Somebody said it earlier. They said Jews were genocided, Jews were killed. 6 million Jews were not killed during the Holocaust. The Holocaust is a hoax. That's not a real thing.
That's complete bullshit.
Okay, so
No.
this is like.
Hey,
Wait, no.
Okay,
You said I have a question, but now your question has turned.
No. I had a question, and then I also had a statement because I couldn't.
Okay,
land.
well, let me put you on pause. Before you do, hold on. I want to preface something, okay? To everyone in this room. Listen, anytime you want to make a blanket statement, whether it's about Muslims or whether it's about Jews, you're out of pocket. Put yourself on mute. Mute up real quick, Threat. Mute up real quick because you got a lot of background noise. Anytime that you want to make a blanket statement that all Muslims are terrorists or all Jews are this, you're not on the right page. I don't like it. you might have to go to timeout and rethink some things and come back. I'm not going to stand for it. I do not like that sort of thing. There is no people that is inherently acting. And if you're in that, if that's the type of time you're on with it, sometimes we might need to take a break. I don't like it. I'm telling y'all right now that I do not like that all blacks are this, or all Mexicans are that, or all Jews. I already know you're off. So
you say Zionist. You say Zionist or something.
Say Zionist.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about the Holocaust thing. I don't want to talk about it.
That's actually
European
This is first amendment. Can I finish?
that's actually
ideology like that is pushing what's happening in Palestine.
When you have people like Noam Chomsky,
You guys like to talk about how Muslims.
you have Noam Chomsky,
You have of course, and they're not included, Sarah. They're not included.
And no, Saleh, I don't know if you're.
And Sayla, they're not included because I'm not saying all. I know.
You know, it's interesting. I'm an anti-Zionist Jew and an atheist, and I'm still facing the same.
I think being a righteous, good, God-believing, God-fearing Jew is better than an atheist Jew any day. And I would rather have 100 righteous Jewish people living in Palestine than any atheist Palestinian or an atheist Jew.
Nora,
So I have nothing against Jewish people. However, when you engage with Jewish people, especially when you have already trauma connected to them because of what they've done in Palestine, and you're engaging with them with goodwill and good faith, and then you find out how conniving they are. Like you are permitted to hold that position. Like I understand, Stella, you want to be as fair and just as possible, but you're not, because the reality is the Palestinian is naive. We want to see the Jews as our cousin.
Contradict yourself. First, you said
I've never said all. Like Stella, I never said all.
Hi everyone. Hello. Hi.
Hey, can you not interrupt? We're having a conversation.
Okay, I thought I would.
I never said all Jews. I made the statement that Jews backstab, and they do.
Okay, when you say Jews backstab, that is a blanketing statement.
It's the truth. How do you think? How do you think Palestine became what it became?
That's not the truth. There were specific people with an ideology, and that's what they wanted to do. But that does not equate that all Jews backstab.
Why do you keep saying all Jews and misrepresenting what I'm saying?
Nora, when you say Jews backstab, it's literally in the connotation of what you're saying. That is what it parses out as.
All right, can I say something?
You're not allowed.
I mean, unless you qualify it, it can be taken as like a general statement about Jews. Right?
Yeah, this is how we get in trouble in elevators.
It didn't say all Jews. She did say all Jews.
Or you can just rage. I like the more and more, Cora, it's okay. Because the more I engage and see what you're doing to my people, the more I see my rage was justified in that elevator.
Can I say something quickly?
You really disappointed me, Nora, in your commentary.
It's okay. I don't mind because they disappointed me because I truly thought that there was like goodwill in these people and there isn't.
Nora, did I do something to hurt you? Because I've defended you every chance.
No, you haven't. You haven't, Butter. And yes, you did something to hurt me. And I thought you were actually, like I told you before, you had de-radicalized me, and then I realized I was wrong. So I was like, you know what? Stop trusting these people.
Okay, explain then. Because
That's private between Butter and I.
Come on, can you guys just you ladies are not going to understand my sense of humor, are you? Like, so I might just not.
No. Yeah,
This is something that I picked up on here.
Just chill there and Rockford out. Just keep it in Rockford.
I have no idea talk about it.
When somebody slanders somebody that can't explain why or anything goes details, they lose all credibility.
Be quiet, brother.
For the last No, I've been waiting ages, but whatever. Cool.
I have no sympathy towards Islam. What has done to the people in the region?
Yeah, I was never going to take.
Buttercup, you're off mute. We could hear you like doing whatever
sorry,
you did.
I'm doing laundry.
Carrying a body, Buttercup. We need you to mute up when you're doing
No,
that.
bodies sound like wet laundry, not dry laundry.
Yikes.
Oh my goodness! Remind me not to stay on your bedside.
Hey, if you've been present for more than one person jumping from a very tall height hitting the ground, you know what body's hitting the ground.
Let the bodies hit the floor, if you will.
Yeah, I've worked next to many bridges.
I have no sympathy towards Islam for the fact that they are aggravators, and then they also want to play that they're innocent, and then throw slander at people, and then can't explain
There
why.
you go. Look at shape.
But I was speaking to this.
Everybody's so passive aggressive. At least Butter asked me directly, did I hurt you? And I said yes, and I answered her directly.
You're doing exactly what
Like the passive aggressiveness is insane, especially by dudes. What is it, Nargis?
I said Noura's defense. She didn't say all Jews. She said Jews. Now this could mean some Jews, most Jews, and if she has good enough reason to provide evidence for it, one must be open to hear it. I'm just saying, like, being just.
Well, I hate to break the news to you. Well, my Lord and Savior is Jewish, and guess what? A Jewish man in Islam is coming back to judge the Muslim world.
That's true.
Yeah, that's your true claim. No, most of us don't believe that. Okay, so.
Do you have sympathy for Israel and what they're doing over there in Palestine?
My position is, I'm not on either or side. I'm asking, what can Israel and Palestine do for me at this moment in time?
What they can do for you? What about what they can do for each other?
Yeah. So
Okay, if they do something for each other, how does that benefit me? That'd be my next
Why
question.
are you thinking like that, Sheik? I thought you were just thinking
dude, man.
Oh, bro, what are you talking about? If they're murdering each other and like killing innocents and non-combatants and babies, why are you talking about what can they do for you? What is wrong with you?
You're joking, right?
Yes, I'm joking. And I got to unify the people. That's the problem when you guys carry out these meaningless conversations about hatred. When you guys realize you're both human beings, you guys both have a heart, you both have a foot.
Steer clear
of the 5-hour energy. This is what too much 5-hour energy
drive me
does.
crazy. Like, am I allowed to say my shit here or not?
Go ahead, brother.
That's a good question.
Right. So basically, I actually know quite a lot about Zionism, right? In fact, I'm going to fuck the quote up, by the way. Zionism is actually like a capitalist thing. You're right. I think it was Joe Biden that made it actually quite famous. He said, if we didn't fund Israel, then we'd have to make another state in the Middle East to like fuck's sake. Sorry, I'm really fucking up my understanding.
It's all good, brother.
Yeah, he said something along the lines of like, we would have to find somewhere else to actually have like a military base. Right? Essentially, that's what Israel is. Happens to be where, anyway, whatever. So the other thing, so that's what Zionism is. It's not actually a religion at all.
Yeah, what was the first thing first? Then you go to the second thing. You didn't even
what do you mean?
Clarify the first.
Right. Okay. So Zionism is a front for what it actually is, right? So Zionism is the pretend.
Forget about it. Tell us the second thing.
Zionism. Okay, right. It's a military base. It's like the opposite of what Jesus would have wanted.
We have other stuff going on in like Saudi Arabia and Qatar too, so just I don't know why. Yeah.
One of my favorite stories is it's from the changing. I love this about Israel, by the way, and there are little weird things that are awesome. You know, always smell the roses, right? There's this random church. I can't remember exactly, but like there's this random church, and I think it's a synagogue, and the keeper of it is a Muslim man.
No,
And
that's a
they
church.
changed keys.
It's the church, and it's a Muslim family that keeps the keys to the church.
I'm glad you knew it, because like otherwise I'd mess that up. I find that story very sweet. Actually, I love shit like that. I just find that awesome because
that's the shit that they don't tell you. They don't tell you that they've been
yeah.
They want to make it look like this is a religious war, not someone colonized and the indigenous people being displaced.
Yeah, I know. Well, the other thing I'd like to say before I inevitably get muted or whatever, like,
Well, I do want to change topics.
My friend is my household friend is Jewish, by the way, dude.
Congratulations. Good for you.
I used to live with him for ages, right? In fact, actually, funny enough, I'm actually in the house right now. I'm not in my flat right now. I'm in the house where we lived for ages for some reason. And I'm like, he didn't like it for real, what they were doing. He didn't like it.
He might backstab you, though. He's a Jew.
Oh, brother.
Well, whatever.
Pepe, is that you?
Everyone has their own mind.
Yes, me.
Everyone has their own mind. They can do what they want. Like,
we were trying to get things under control, but
there's a Buddhist
Pepe
saying.
just entered the chat.
No, I was the one who said it. I said he might get backstabbed by his Jewish friend.
Well, whatever, maybe.
But I was friends with a Jew. I'm not, I'm a Bible Semite, I cannot possibly have anything against the Jews.
All right, angry person.
Taylor, you might want to check the chat and clear that stuff out and maybe kick somebody.
My point is still ethnicity is a loose, fluffy thing that is kind of fluid, that evolves over time. Ethnicities shift a lot. New ethnicities form and develop. Sometimes they fade away and they get diluted. But in the case of the Jews, the ethnicity is a social construct. It's just a useful construct for us to categorize each other. Yeah. And there's two things that cement it. One is the way people self-identify, if they separate themselves from others. And the other is from just haters, right? Discrimination. People who decide all Jews are dishonest backstabbers, right? That makes us a separate ethnicity, no matter how similar we are ideologically and, morally to our neighbor, physically, no matter how much we resemble our neighbors, we'll always be seen as other.
To keep saying that it was all, it's so dishonest.
I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about whoever the other guy was. Don't worry.
Nora, if I'm wrong, I'll be glad.
I mean, Nargis made it clear. Nargis, what did you say while she was on the phone?
I didn't say Nora did not say all Jews, right? She said Jews.
No,
it could be most Jews, some Jews, a small amount, a large amount.
When you say something like, blacks are fill in the dot, Mexicans are, it is implied that you're talking it umbrella.
I said Jews backstab. I used a verb.
Yeah, so she did all, right? And also if she has enough evidence for all, or some, or most, then those are your evidence, right?
Well, she doesn't have any fucking evidence. She's a fucking carrot.
No. So listen. I was disappointed to find that out about you. However, it is not simply you. It is like time and time again. I'm just like shocked, and I'm like, maybe this is a Palestinian naive thing that I have where I keep thinking that these people are actually, like, you can build rapport and there's actually something that you can have with them and try to understand one another, but at the end of the day, like, you will choose yourselves over anybody else. And I just realized I'm dumb, I'm naive, and that Jews, like, they do backstab, and I have had it happen to me many times. And I just think of the history of my people. I think of the history of my people when we let them in. When we let them in to our homes, and they're just like took over our homes. Like, it wasn't they're a Zionist. No, these were Yahud. These were Jews.
Dora, I just want to say I consider. Wait, and let me just address what you.
Doesn't mean that.
She's
I
talking
didn't
to me
say
directly.
all, man.
Nora, I hear you're upset, and I want to say I consider you a friend. I've defended you to Jews who called you all kinds of names and tried to.
Okay, facilitate. I want to be friends with you better.
But let's take this offline, and I want to hear you out.
But I don't want to have this conversation in front of people recorded.
Agreed.
When you are ready, I'd be happy to talk to you privately. Because I'm just really disappointed. I just feel like every time I want to build a rapport with a Jewish person, it's just like they stab you in the back.
I'm not sure what I did to hurt you, but let's talk about it offline. I'm happy to hear it out, and I hope that we can resolve it.
And if you guys want, I can mediate.
Please no.
I'm a shit.
Go ahead and ping each other if you want to.
I mean, it will just like take 5 minutes, and I'm about to go to sleep. Just let me know when you want to talk better. Oh, okay.
You act like you haven't slept since last year.
I'm really being long suffering with Nura. I really don't like it at all. Like, Nargis, am I wrong to think that when somebody says like whites are money hungry or something like that, I'm implying all whites when I say that. If I say Persian, all bougie, I'm implying all Persian.
No, whoever's saying that is obviously is coming from their personal experience, right? So perhaps like all XYZs have done things that one person has experienced them in such a way. Right.
Okay, put a one in the chat if you hear it the way that I hear it.
Here's how you do it.
I mean, it's a statement of generalization.
You put an article.
I really want to know if you hear it the way that
Can I tell you how to do it grammatically? Can I tell you how to do it grammatically?
Yeah.
You put an article in front of the subject, right?
Correct.
So
Exactly.
Jews are backstabbers, right? You can't say a Jews are backstabbers, right? You have to say the Jews are backstabbers.
Correct.
When you say the Jews, that's a universal. So it does imply the whole group.
Exactly.
Wait.
She didn't say she said Jews. She didn't say the Jews.
She said Jews are backstabbers.
Yeah, she didn't say all.
Okay, hold on.
More or less. I was just being a grammar Nazi. That's all.
To me, that implies all. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. That's
You're not wrong, Sela. You're not wrong, but you could have meant something else, perhaps.
Most people would receive it that way, and that's just the truth.
Yeah, that is a statement of generalization. I agree, but I'm saying if you want to be precise, then perhaps, and it's still anecdotal. It's coming from Nura, so it's Nura's experience, right? So no one said it's a universal statement.
But I brought her in to, I brought her back in because I chalked it up to having, an issue that's not her normal self. And that was a psychological breakdown. And I didn't want to make her a pariah. I wanted her to see like the love of God, and that just because everyone is afraid to talk to her or be seen with her, I'm not afraid. Come join us. But if these are still your, opinions, and these are the things that you hold to, I don't want to be seen as affiliated in that way. Of course we could talk, it could be whatever, but like I was bringing her in, because I wanted to stop that stigma on her, but it seems like the stigma should be there if that's really her sentiment.
Maybe to quote PP, as Commerce calls him, Commerce, I'm joking, it's Pepe, but to quote him as, black people will steal your TVs. I mean, that does sound like you're saying all black people, you know what I mean? Or at least you're leaving it open. And it's not really, if you're trying to say, hey, it's a small amount of people, or it's just the ones I've experienced, or just it's a small group, well, then you should be more specific, because you're certainly leaving it open for people to, conclude that you mean all. That's why people get offended. You're like, the Jews control everything, well, you're typically, you're leaving that open to saying that, like, all Jews have this in their blood. It's like something about them that puts them in power in places of government or whatever, above the government. So I just think that's, you want to be more clear, specify more clearly what you're saying. So I don't think it's a good statement to say something like that unless that's what you intended.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like generalized statements.
Actually, got a solution.
Also, by the way, a lot of people make a lot of claims on this app. Why is it that we allow for all claims to fly? And when certain claims are made, we don't even ask for evidence. Like, we should have at least given the person a chance to provide evidence for that claim, right? So we immediately dismiss it for whatever it's worth.
I think it's because of the absolute nature of the
Yeah, it could be because of generalization.
No, absolutely. Yeah, anytime you do that, I already know you're out of order. Think about Gabor Mate, Norm Finkelstein, Noam Chomsky. I just cannot accept that you're trying to say that all Jewish people are like something, anything.
I actually might have a solution. Hear me out.
Is it the final one?
Man, don't go there, dude.
No, check this out. Listen, what if there was a system where people respected their neighbors, like they actually had love for their neighbor? You know? What if the Jews put the Judaism aside and the Muslims put Islam aside and they adopt Christianity and love your neighbor, bro?
The statement is not a good. I agree with Andrew. It's not a good statement in and of itself. You know, whether it's generalized or not, there's something there's something off about it.
What about love mankind instead of
that would go for all generalizations, by the way.
Yeah, I said let's say love mankind instead of just neighbor, because then what about the other countries? We say, okay, we just care about our neighbors, our country, forget about the rest of the world. This is the problem. But we have to look at the whole world as one family, one big family, different beliefs, different colors. I think that's a better way of.
Can I add to that?
Peace and love, man. Peace and love.
Let me add to that. To the Muslims, would you want somebody that living across the street practicing the Sanhedrins? And to the beautiful Jewish people and the beautiful Muslims, would you want somebody practicing jihad across the street? Or would you want somebody practicing love or Jew?
How do you practice jihad?
Yeah, you're a dumb man. That's statement. It's just this again is a backhanded, generalized statement against, say, the Muslims, because you're trying to kind of make them look bad. Self-defense. That's all. I know you said beautiful, but then
I realize that it's
that's also unfair. I think to the people, jihad is just self-defense or fighting that which attacks you, such as your ego or another person. That's how it's explained, I think.
Yeah, it's just been struggle, as I understand. It could be many. There's been Christian struggles before. There's been many.
Yeah, that's correct.
For fuck's sake, I'm sorry to be annoyed here and ramble for a second. It's absolutely obvious to me. And I hope it is for you, but obviously it's probably not. Have you read Gulliver's Travels? People are doing over stupid bullshit all the time. For absolutely no reason. And the Gulliver's Travels is a great little thing. The actual thing that you need to get out of it is the little people and the big people, and they're actually fighting over which side of the egg you need to hit first with a boiled egg. It's pretty much the same thing when you think about it. And it's wow, look at this. There's a really funny joke in Red Dwarf, actually. What rumors going on about his Sunday dinner thing. And he's going on, well, they spent the entire time hopping. Basically, they had a misprint in their Bible. And so, for fuck's sake, man, can we not just, believe that something is good? Is that not, obvious? I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Because it's I've read all of these.
It's like being retarded.
I've read all of them.
All right, Wes, now let's chill. Come on.
I'm going to shut up.
I agree with them, though. It's even though we got these different religions, different belief systems, there's a piece of us that wants to wake up, and then wave to our neighbor, and their neighbor waves back, and we all get along.
Any other generalities anybody wants to say?
Do you know what I do to my neighbors, by the way? I keep everything in my life ridiculously simple. And do you know what? If you want to do that, do what you want. But I always say peace and love. That's all I do. Fuck it. That's enough. You know? Peace and love.
World peace.
Well,
I imagine everyone in this.
by the way, peace and love to everyone in this fucking room, man.
Yes.
And ma'am, or whatever the hell you are. Like,
I'm surprised that Muslims don't say alayhi salam.
That's all it is at the end of the day. What peace then? That's all it is at the end of the day. We call it different names. We give it different whatever. Make it complex. Make it simple. That's all it is. Our only human fucking duty is to have peace and love, and we couldn't achieve it. Shame on us. What mother?
Can I say something? Hi, this is Stefan. I wanted to say, because you mentioned jihad, and the struggle is really, we have enough struggles already as it is with ourselves. Fucking remembering what we had for breakfast. Most people don't even understand that.
What did I have for breakfast, man? Jesus Christ already did on the cross.
Oh shit! Right.
Shit.
So this is what I'm saying.
Convert our guests. Thank you.
No, it's okay. It's okay because we can involve it inside of this. It's really about being inside of it and accepting the struggle of life, but accepting it rather than trying to resist it all the time. But if we can't see this in ourselves and admit that there is something that is fucking annoying me all the time and it's giving me
Sellers House of
eczema or something, in my mind.
Syphilis.
Then syphilis, yeah, exactly. If we can't admit this to ourselves, then we admit it about someone else and let alone, understand their struggles and have some compassion. I think this is very, very essential.
I hate it when I get chlamydia of the mind.
Right.
Look at Andrew got chlamydia up in his brain. I knew it. It's called brain rot, Andrew.
Yeah, I get clarity, not chlamydia. I get confused.
If you're seeking clarity, a calm in the storm, let me know.
Right.
Clarity is a venereal disease as well.
Right.
Clarity?
No.
Clarity.
Like you have a peace in the storm. Like a peace in the storm, a calmness in the storm. It moves mountains.
How about this? In the eye of the storm. How's that not the best ever?
Amazing.
Also thoroughly lost.
Right. From the guy of the storm, I think Congress wanted to talk to Whirl about the storm, about the tornado.
Andrew, what's your favorite?
Isn't pink eye chlamydia in your eye?
It is chlamydia of the eye. Yeah.
Yeah, but doesn't syphilis make you blind?
Storm. Or the storm in your eye. Yeah.
What is this room?
Converse, you have no idea what's been happening in here, Bob. There's been all kinds of everything.
Paradox Parlor, baby.
But I have to conclude with
Mulatto.
It really sounds like a German name.
She's a mulatto. I didn't know she's a mulatto.
Guten Tag, ich bin Chlamydia. My granny was from Germany, by the way.
His granny? Oh, his granny.
Chlamydia was Hitler's son.
Oh, chlamydia was Hitler's son. Okay.
That's good news. Can I share some good news?
Waiting for you for such a long time.
Rudolf Chlamydia Hitler.
Hi, chlamydia. Hi, chlamydia.
It'd be more funny if I did German.
Can I share some good news?
Don't forget Chlamydius Augustus.
Brother, what's the good news? Are they talking about STDs? I don't know.
News is Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior. And if you believe that,
wait, Andrew, why are you interrupting good news?
Oh, you're going to give him the good news sheet? Go ahead.
Yeah. Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior. If you accept His sacrifice and believe in Him, you shall receive everlasting life and not perish.
Amen.
So it is.
Can I get a refund if I don't
break? That's our commercial break.
Will I get a refund on the investment if I don't?
I try to sneak in the gospel where I can, when I can.
Selah, I'd like you to meet Whirlwind. He was in a room with some people that said white people do not wash their bodies. and Congress.
Yeah, with the washcloth, Andrew. I thought everybody knows that.
That's a lot.
Right. Well,
what religion is he?
I'm a Christian. I'm a Quaker.
Y'all just let the soap do the work. Let it run, wash the legs.
That's a lie. Your nose is growing.
Bro, why you getting mad at me for a joke somebody else?
Hey, with morning culture, you use a washcloth because you've been hanging around the
100%. I've always used a washcloth. Stop it. Loofahs are the scary thing because y'all are washing.
Y'all would be scared of my surgery cleansing routine. I got hurt. Like
Cora, don't.
They gave me like this special Chlorhexidine wash. I can wash everything.
Don't do it.
Wait, let her do it, bro. But
all love, don't do it. Converse went into the room and said, he called one of the people who was saying that. He said, "You're a retard." And then Whirlwind told Converse, "How dare you come into a room full of black people and call somebody a retard?" So it's kind of weird because the guy started out by saying white people don't wash themselves. And then Converse called him a retard. And then Whirlwind got mad at Converse for calling a black.
Divide the rules, I think you understand. You went aware, you mentioned a lawyer, Panajinob. Panajin, but you take it to region. The only region, Libin Monjang by you, and the strongest Monjang, Kedanichi Board District. Achang, you call it.
Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold for 10 seconds, 10, not 11, 10, not 9. Hold. Let it go, let it go, let it go.
Oh, hi, Grace. I was just in a room where Brincesia was talking about how Jews are nothing but backstabbers and liars, and that she was right in her elevator shaft attack. Oy vey, Grace, when will these young people ever mature?
I don't know. When will they? What's their problem?
They're angry.
What's the Jews are back? What does that mean?
This is what Noura Bandura said. She said Jews are backstabbers.
Oh, very nice. we love the anti-Semitism starting in a new year.
That's what I'm saying. Start your new year fresh. Let it go.
Let it go. What is their problem?
And there's nothing to let go because you're just projecting. If you're claiming a whole group of people on millions of people. Yeah, they're all bitch, you might be the backstabber. You're the fucking Karen. You are the Karen you're describing. What a fucking incompetent, unaware fuck.
All I have to say is that I need all of us with no pictures of our head. We should all take pictures, but we should block out our head and put
T-shirts on that have all different types of the wording anti-Semitism. That's my new picture on here. I want all the Jews to have different kinds of anti-Semitism T-shirts, and we don't say anything else.
I think Jews should just convert to some new form of Judaism, because it should just be called
Jews.
I don't know. The thing is, there's such little babies in these rooms where they go, "Oh, you can't say Jews. You've got to say Zionists. They're Zionists. They're different from Jews." And then you're like, "Okay, what is a Zionist?" And then
Please explain to me.
let's get into details here. What is this word Zionist that you keep using? What does it mean? You know what it means. I don't have to explain to a Zionist what a Zionist means. You're like, "Oh, all right then. Fuck you, Zionist." And you're like, oh.
Thank you so much.
What does it mean? Does it fucking matter what it means? You know what the fuck it means.
Yeah, I've been there. I've heard all the wonderful tropes. I'm very good at the wonderful tropes. I've spent my whole life as a cantor hearing it. Thank you so much and have a good day. That's what I want to say. I'm glad you're spending most of your life with a hateful heart. That's what I say every time. Anytime I leave a room, I say the same thing after their anti-Semitism. Like, what is it? What is the anti-Semitism? What is your fixation with the Jews?
It's historically accurate. It's not an opinion. It's facts. It's all facts. And you're in denial and you're lying and you're a backstabber.
I'm going to take a picture of myself with no longer my face, just my body from the neck down. It says, "Haters are us."
It's true. I got kicked off the ballot for the congressional election, and the lawyer who challenged me and defended my challenge, he recommended to the board that they recommend me for federal or state prosecution for fraud. And I'm laughing because I'm like, oh, fraud. I didn't commit any fraud. And so I'm thinking, oh my God, like, this guy wants to submit a complaint to the John Kitover complaint department. And I'm like, that's all this is. This guy is making a stink and trying to make waves for himself and make a submission to the complaint department about me. It's like, sir, there's no complaint department about John Kitover. Like, your complaint is going to go nowhere. You're just creating content to defame me, slander me, ridicule me. And, it's like, okay, well, it's been submitted to the complaint department, but unfortunately, I didn't commit fraud. There's nobody that's been defrauded. I didn't commit fraud. So it's going to the complaint department, and it's just, it's laughable. And it's the same thing with these Jewish deranged people who come on this app and make all or nothing statements. And, I think it's all projection, and it's all projection, and it's basically filling the hole or the void in their unincorporated personality, where they haven't fully developed as a person and accepted total and full responsibility for themselves and the way that everything is. And that this is not the complaint department app for whatever your complaint is. It's
I love that.
Wake up.
That should call the next room complaint department from the Jews.
Yeah, I should create a room or a house called the Jewish Complaint Department.
I think you should. I really think you got something there.
That's a good one.
Jews and complaints. Let's see who comes to the room. I think they're going to think you're anti-Semitic if you put Jews in the word complaints. Oh my God. I think you should put haters of Jews. Come one, come all. That will be a good room.
Okay, the JCD. The JCD has been created. I'm inviting everyone.
Yeah.
Jewish Complaint Department.
I think that's it. We did it. I think that's it.
Can we fix all this?
No, they're just going to come and complain. They're going to think you're the person who's helping them. They're going to be like, great. I have this opportunity to complain against the Jews. I think they'll come one and all. You might get all the haters. The Jews aren't going to show up. The haters will show up. Jewish Complaint Department.
Who can join? Oh, it's open to all. Everyone can complain.
We're very open. Yeah.
The Jewish Complaint Department.
I think that's it. I think we've covered what we need. Come one, come all.
Okay, this is the JCD.
It is. Jewish Complaint Department. I think we've done it. The Jews are back. I love that part. I always had my eyes closed. All of a sudden, I opened it up. Jews are back. They're back. Stabbers and liars.
This would be a funny comedy show where, hi, you've reached the Jewish Complaint Department. How can I direct your call?
I'm telling you, I've thought about this for years. I always wanted to do it. Jewish Complaint Department.
If you go out and try to collect complaints of people that are actively complaining about Jews, they will get upset and kick you out of the room and say, kick that person from the room. And you'd be like, but ma'am or sir, I'm just here to collect your complaint and put it into the JCD.
I think we should do it as a team. This is the Jewish Complaint Department. You do one, then we get the next person, and I'll do the next one.
Okay, we got one. We got one here. We have JR here. JR, please come on up and make your submission to the JCD.
I don't see another person. Do you?
Oh, he left. It's in the other room in the JCD.
We definitely have to call this the JCD.
But if you can find a room that's out there by Selah, and Andrew called where is it? Oh, maybe they ended it.
Maybe they ended it. So much wisdom is coming tonight. Maybe they ended it. I think we should put the room that they had and put under it. Started it all over. Yeah. Maybe they ended it.
Well, we didn't have the JCD at that time to actively collect the complaints to help people, but
I'd love this. I think we've got something here.
I think this could be like a great nonprofit as well, where like if you have a complaint about a Jew, you can actively call into a number or download the app and you can speak to a live Jew in Tel Aviv about your complaint. And our nonprofit will actually pay for the, conversation for you. But see, that's what people are doing on this app. That's already what they're doing. They're doing free JCD. They are coming here to get free submissions. And we can't allow the worst anti-Semites to just come here and make, free deposits all the time at the JCD. We have to charge for these complaints.
I've had this one-sided relationship with God, for 40 years now, being a cantor, and I think you've given me the opportunity to have a voice now, and I don't have to wait for God's response. I think I can do it now with you.
I'm printing business cards because people I meet in the real world who want to make anti-Semitic remarks, I'm just going to give them a JCD card and be like, bro, here's your free card. And they'll be like, what's this? But they just call the number on the back and speak to a Jew for free. And they'll be like, what? I'd be like, yeah, do you know there's Jews willing to accept your free complaint?
I think we've got something going here.
You want to complain to me? You don't have to complain to me. You talk to a Jew in Israel about your complaint. I'm not here to take your complaint, sir. Call this number. You can also download the app or even send an email to complain. What? Are you serious? This is real? Yeah, here's the card. You want one for an anti-Semitic friend? Sure.
You have made my night. You really have. I don't even know why. I just came in. I don't know. I was ready to go to bed, and I needed this very badly. How am I going to deal with the incoming and outgoing anti-Semitism that is on the rise? This is it. We must use.
This is it. I'm gonna create an X account and go into all the anti-Semitic hate spaces and say, hey, I'm here on behalf of the JCD. We're ready to take, your submission. Then what are you talking about? This is the Jewish Complaint Department. We're here to process your complaint. Fuck you! Take that complaint. Fuck you. Okay, fuck you. What else, sir? Fuck yeah!
This was a gift from God to me tonight. This was a gift from God.
Is there anything specific you want to attach to the fuck you? No, fuck you.
I think we have to come up with our retorts so that we're consistent. I think that's great. I think this is exactly what I needed. That was my next question to God. What are we doing next?
I'm gonna file for the nonprofit status tomorrow, and on the application when they say, state the nature of your nonprofit, I'm gonna say we're a complaint department for anti-Semites.
I think it's great. I'm with it. I don't think it's a joke. I think it's the best.
Sir, we're confused. What do you mean you help people process anti-Semitic derangement, delusions of grandeur, and their own narcissism all at once? Well, we talk to very distressed people whose lives are chaotic, and they absolutely think that there are these backstabbing J-words that have ruined their lives. They have no personal responsibility, no intelligence for that matter, and they're extremely vain and egotistical and narcissistic. And
and they formed their own group called Haters Are Us. This is what we're combating.
Don't call them Jews, call them Zionists.
Zionists, they don't even know what a Zionist is.
These are not your typical Jews. These are the Zionist ones, the Ashkenazi. Ugh, I can't stand it. I've heard it all. I'm really looking forward to 2026 because I have, really organized myself in the real world. And I mean, just so much work has gone into, even now, I don't even want to go out right now. I got an hour and 8 minutes left, to essentially enjoy the rest of my 2025 that I've worked so hard to, organize. If there's anything I've learned from Barack Hussein Barry Soetoro Obama, it's about organizing the organizing. Multiple layers of organizing. And that's what this room is about in the Ultra Director House, which is an anti-Semitic house of low IQ dandruff sufferers. And this is our first, we got to get straight to our audience. And this is the house. I can't believe nobody's come in, but this room is going to go down as a legend because Princessia really does think that Jews are backstabbers and liars. And this is the new JCD, the Jewish Complaint Department. We are here to field this complaint and put it into the filing cabinet.
I think we should move with that. I love Jewish Complaint Department. I love it.
Ring, ring, ring. This is JCD. How can I direct your call? Yeah, I'm here to bet. I mean, this is going to be great. People are going to be like, dude, the Jews are so organized. They're doing online complaint department processing. Yeah, and they're like, what?
I think that you really, it isn't even a joke because I'm telling you, people will come in.
Oh, I can't. This is the way I'm going to deal with all the communication in the future. I'm just going to say, hey, this is John from the JCD. How can I file your complaint? What? The fuck? Get the fuck out of here. This is a Jewish Complaint Department? Yeah. Go to 1-800-JewishComplaintDepartment.com and we can help process your complaint. Are you making a specific claim or are you doing a generalized bigoted blanket claim? Oh, this is a blanket. This is a blanket motion.
Oh, Libby, you gotta let mommy come. Oh, thank God. She's my dog is not feeling well and she's just been here.
Oh.
But love. Yeah, Jewish Complaint Department. I just think this is just incredible. It's just what I needed with all this anti-Semitism coming. People are just sending me tons of stuff. I'm like, I get it. But you've come up with something that just turns it on its butt. Really, that's exactly what's happening. It has to be a way to push it back and to do it in a way that's comical so that people can start realizing how insane this is, as opposed to these, pushbacks and yelling and screaming. And no, I think we need to, as satire, show you how stupid you are.
I'm going to start running ads for the JCD. Are you currently listening to an anti-Semitic make racist, hateful, bigoted, low IQ remarks? Well, the Jewish Complaint Department is here to help your low IQ friend. Go to jcdincorporated.com and for $9.99, we will connect you with a real live Jew on the telephone to help talk your friend down from their delusion.
You got to start writing this. You really are getting to that brilliant stage, and just you saying it like that. Oh my God! We need to come up with a free telephone number.
The most deranged anti-Semites would be like, "What is this for real?" And then absolutely, all right, well, fine. I'd like to make a submission, and then we can like build a profile on the person. They will like submit their delusion with identifiable information. It's like the Jewish hate database.
You've got it. I do voiceovers, but you just did it better. I did voiceovers for a living.
Oh, this is going to be great. I can't wait. I'm going to go on my X account.
This was the best. This was truly the best.
The best is yet to come because most of these anti-Semites have no idea that the Jews have finally gotten around to doing something about all their hate speech.
I used to fight back because I'd done a lot of voiceovers that people recognized. Like, I'm the person who for years did "Welcome to our airline. Please read the card and directly in seat in front of you." I did all those things that people, don't know who the person is who. But this is great. What you're saying and how you're saying it needs to get out there as like a commercial.
The problem is I'm going to see if El Normo wants to be one of the take like customer service agents. And then like after they talk to El Normo, they're going to be like, that guy, he confirmed my bias and I'm angrier than before. And I need to make another complaint. So they call back. And El Normo's like, I'm going to transfer the call because I couldn't help you with your complaint. We're going to see if somebody else here at the JCD. And then they talk to a new Jew and they're like, yeah, I talked to that El Normo, but I'm not sure that he understood my complaint. And then we're like, all right, sir, well, let me take your complaint down and let's see if we can get to the bottom of your complaint.
You have made my night.
This is going to be funny. It's like a psychic hotline for JDS.
I agree. Tell me what your complaint is.
Oh, this will be funny.
We'll move it forward to the anti-Semites. That's what you need to say at the end.
Hi, I'm a customer service agent for the JCD. What's the JCD? The Jewish Complaint Department. Oh, you're one of those customer service agents who go around trying to collect complaints for the JCD.
Yes.
Is this a scam? No. Go ahead. Tell us your complaint about the Jews. You were just talking about it for the past 30 minutes. I'm not sure.
And then they're going to say to you, so where is this complaint going to? You got to come up with something comical at the end.
Well, we will post it on X and at Netanyahu, Yair Netanyahu, the IDF.
We got to be ready for that.
At Israel.
Israel. You just are on a roll tonight. This was the best. We are about to hit 12 o'clock. You've made an incredible approach.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year. Happy Junior.
The ball is dropping. Mariah Carey's tits are flashing in the snow. Pitbull. Oh, I love America, and I'm so glad to be here with you all. And Ryan Gosling isn't gay. Ah!
No, you need to pick up the phone and go, Jews or us. How can I help you?
This message brought to you by the JCD.
That's right. That's exactly how you say it.
Do you live in delusions of grandeur?
You in an anti-Semite.
Have you spent years talking about the Jews? Well, you might be suffering from Jewish derangement syndrome. The JDS, the JCD, the Jewish Complaint Department, is standing by, ready to take your call. Speak to a real, live, young Jewish person willing to listen to your hate speech. Ring, ring, ring.
It's great. I think it's great.
Yeah, this is Sarah from the JCD. How can I help you? Yeah, I'm so sick of the Federal Reserve and Israel having a monopoly and causing all these wars. I'm sick of paying for it, getting taxed. Okay, sir, please hold. I'm gonna have to transfer you to our International Complaint Department. Wait a minute! I thought
You made my night. This makes the new year better than ever.
Vitali, do you want to be a customer service agent in the JCD?
Vitali, we have a job for you.
Hey, Grace. How's it going? How are you?
Oh, good, love. I am being amused
Vitaly, would you like to be an international customer service agent with the Jewish Complaint Department? We're an international.
We have to hear yes. We're
all fucking pissed right now, and I love that.
Guys, I don't know how I got here today.
Happy New Year, by the way, Grace. Music. Happy New Year to you both.
Happy New Year
to you, love. We're having a very good time with the Jewish Complaint Department. We're trying to edit out and comically approach it.
So music. What is it? What is it you dislike about Jewish people?
No, I'm doing a parody for people that are anti-Semitic Jew haters and have Jewish derangement syndrome.
That's what we're doing. We're working really hard.
Sorry.
No. I'm glad you said something. Maybe our approach is a little not as clear as we want it to be. We're trying out our messaging.
Got it. You guys go ahead. I'm gonna listen intently and eagerly.
Oh, we've got a lot of funny things to say.
Yeah, I made the mistake. This is probably no Grace.
Yes.
And I went into. You say yes, but you sent me a message saying you don't know who I am. You asked me what my name was, and if you know who I am, say anything. You know who I am.
Happy New Year.
Why did you say you don't know who I was?
It's only been on in a while.
Okay, alright. Well, I went into the mayor's room, and it's just fucking impossible.
I can't do. That's so funny you said that. I was just there yesterday for the first time.
He's so immature. He's 60 years old.
I didn't know that at all.
He's 60.
No idea. I don't know. That's so funny you brought this up because I never went into Amir's room. And yesterday and today I went in and I was like, okay, so now I have my information. I don't need to be here.
He just hates Jewish people. Like, you can't argue with somebody like that, unfortunately.
Yeah, there's no interaction.
No, there's no point. There's no point.
He did say, "Oh, Grace is finally here," and I'm like, "I don't know you."
He remembered me from like. Thanks for making me moderate, by the way. He remembered me from like 6 months ago. He was like, "You never got back to me about the question I had and the research." How do you keep track of every single person that I talk to?
I think he is taking notes. I really do. I think that's what he does. I think.
Oh my God.
I mean, he gets a lot of people in his rooms. A lot of people.
Oh, not me.
No.
Well, he just doesn't realize that Jews are going in his room to take his complaint.
Yeah, I think it's true. You need to get in
Say
there.
that again.
Oh my God, you would have him twisted. See, he doesn't acknowledge those.
He's just an angry Jew hater.
Yeah.
Like, he's just an anti-Semite, through and through.
Yeah. And he gets a lot of people in there. I went in there to just see the numbers yesterday. I was very surprised. Because I really didn't I haven't paid attention for him in years. I mean, he's been out there a long time. So I
He has, yeah. He's accumulated a lot of
people. And I went in there and he said, "So, Cantor," and I go, "Please don't call me Cantor."
The fuck is cancer? The fuck is cancer?
That Tuesday.
Me as a Cantor. I'm a Cantor.
Right. What is a cancer?
It's really
Cantor is like a rabbi.
Cancer. Sorry. Yeah. My bad.
No, that's okay. It's not anything most
the executioner
Yeah.
who had to make a decision to kill half the population of the planet to save the other half. And what happens?
I'm not like the person from your gutter that you want to bring to slaughter.
They're trying to find every excuse possible to demonize Jewish people, and it just gets tiring after a while. It's like,
What the person say? Is it going to disrespect the prophet?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
let's bring the best arguments to the table. Let's discuss it. Let's discuss what we can't discuss. I mean, you watch like Sahar TV and these guys are on YouTube and they expose. You've seen Sahar, yeah?
No.
Oh, he's very good. Yeah, he exposes, the hypocrisies involved. Very brave Jewish people that really put themselves out there, and I mean, it's just disgraceful. It's absolutely disgraceful. But it's nothing new to us. It's nothing new to us.
It's nothing new under the sun. It's the same anti-Semitism that's been going on for thousands of years. Yeah, it's just so unbelievable. But this one gets a lot of people in this room.
Well, most of them isn't. I'm not pinpointing them.
No. We know what
they
names. Yeah.
They are, and of course, it's unfortunately a big part of being Muslim is to really hate Jewish people.
But Vitaly, you gotta understand, Jews have never organized a JCD before. The Jewish Complaint Department has hundreds of active Jews every minute of the day available to take a complaint, because we know the volume out there is exceeding supply. And honestly, it is the first organized effort to get young Jewry to help deal with people's Jewish complaints. Like this Anon down there, this individual, the Anon.
I think Amir has a lot to complain about.
Well, that's okay. We're going to send in agents standing by who will always be willing to take notes on his most recent complaint.
It's so funny. I went in there for the first. You're bringing this up. I went in there for the first time today, and I was like, "Oh my God, you are vile." I mean, people come and tell me, but you're just vile. He was like, "Oh," and he knew I've never had any interaction with him, and he said Cantor, and I was like, "That's not, that's on my profile, but that's so manipulative."
I just want to have a discussion with him.
Well, that's what he wanted to have with me, and he had so many people in the room, and I was like,
all I heard was the N-word. You gave no context. All I heard is N-word. Like
everybody else in the room got it. They were talking about
people were
no, he's not racist. He's racist. No, he's not. And I just play him saying it. Everybody goes like,
okay. Imagine people are talking, then you just hear the N-word from Congress, and we're like, yo, who said the N-word? That's what people said after.
No, they didn't. Everybody got it. Sam,
everybody got it. Like, what?
Yeah, it's still on replay. You can check it out. Yeah, you can check it out. Only you were like, what?
Yeah, but you're stretching it, man. Like,
no. Yeah. Because I was like, what? Why would he be like upset with me about that?
Is this the second or the third room that y'all have brought this up? Like, oh my gosh!
I actually never brought this up until you.
No. It's like a world attack session. Like, bro, I don't have smoke for y'all. Like, literally, I leave y'all the fuck alone in y'all space.
I never had any issue with you either until you started all this stuff.
It seems like there's a lot of misunderstanding going on rather than
it's almost like we speak a different language. Like maybe there's some Ebonics being spoken.
I just think that they're misunderstanding. What did you say, Andrew? What the hell?
I think he got mad at being accused of being racist, so he just said something racist in response.
Thank you, Piper.
This is what Bible believers do. I'm telling you.
Wait, why are you generalizing about Bible believers?
I just want to welcome my brother PP to the stage.
You up? And
I asked you a favor. Serious. Can you please send me that?
Baby,
that's your boy?
It's 5 a.m. and I'm
drunk. It doesn't matter. I've already pre-printed it.
Why do you ask Grace or somebody else, man?
No problem. I will. Grace will do it. Thanks for your fucking help.
Dude.
She's gonna private message you.
Baby.
No, I asked you privately. Don't, bro.
Baby, I'm so drunk.
No, that
what are you talking about, man?
That's excuses, bro.
No, it's not, bro.
Yeah, it is. Bullshit. Grace, I need you for a second.
Oh, I'm sorry. It just flashed.
BB, welcome to the Jewish Oh, he left us.
Yeah, they're trying to sort something out.
And our Anon left us.
He doesn't understand that I'm like wrecked at 5 a.m. It's New Year's Day and he wants me to do something for him. I don't even know what the fuck he's asking me.
It sounds like he wants to make a complaint to the JCD.
Sounds like it, yeah.
It's not just for, non-Jews. Anybody can make a complaint to the JCD.
Can you invite anonymous people up, or are they not? Are they cannot come up?
No, they can't come up.
Oh, damn.
They pay to be voyeurs. They pay to listen, not to speak. Which means that they're recording. It means that they are trying to do something. But we are here to take the complaint. Okay, so I want to pipe in an anti-Semitic Jew hate room and show you.
We need to get an anti-Semitic Jew hater out so we can have a proper discussion.
This is America. Don't get is it the case that a metaphysical being, an immaterial metaphysical being can exist?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, wait, you want to debate right now? It's like about to be New Year's.
I said the exact opposite of that like 2 days ago.
I mean, because he's clearly trying to bait me into a debate. Like I could just say,
you could just say, I didn't want to debate that.
I mean, I just don't feel like
you don't have to like change your position on a dime. Like just say, I don't want to debate.
I mean, it's not even about a position. It's just, see, Piper, you're doing it too. You're trying to bait.
It was a position.
I can care less if you debate or not.
Uchio Andrew is really good at baiting. He is a master
at
baiting.
I know. I mean,
you might say he's a master debater.
No, guys.
The master debater of debater.
Quote Lethal Weapon and do all that stuff.
I snorted.
You're funny, so.
That's Lethal Weapon, Sayla. We don't think it's a great movie. But that said, Uchiha, can a metaphysical immaterial being exist?
I don't know. Can it? You tell me.
That's better than saying no. That's better than saying no.
Do the jingle that ooh Tia.
Wait, so what led you to change your position from a few days ago to now?
This isn't a change of position. It's just I'm saying I don't know. You tell me, Andrew.
Well, but like 2 days ago you said it couldn't exist.
Because he doesn't want to talk about it.
Like I literally just said I don't want to talk about it. Like I could.
I don't understand.
I could give a long argument. Piper, why do you like coming off mic when no one's talking to you? Like I noticed that.
It's a public room, dude. Get over it.
You gotta put the coke down, brother.
What?
Coke?
What?
Yeah.
Piper,
they said coke. Coke. No, I said coke. Like cocaine. Oh no.
You think I'm doing cocaine?
No, that's like coke.
It sound like I'm like coke.
That's cokehead behavior. What you're doing.
Cokehead behavior is speaking in a public room. Well, I guess you're also cokehead.
Why you flip-flop, Uchiha? Come on.
Flip-flop?
Well, why is that a coke or a coke?
Wait, am I wearing Crocs? Did I flip-flop? Did I hip-hop? Or did I hip-hop? Tomato.
I probably pushed you that one.
I was just curious why you changed your position.
I know.
Guess,
Andrew, the name is Uchiha. Like, look up, type in Naruto, Naruto, and then go like Uchiha. It's like a Japanese name. You shouldn't disrespect people in Japan's names, Andrew, because they could perceive it as racist.
I don't care about the We Are King. Or what I do say about you saying that a metaphysical being, an immaterial metaphysical being can exist.
Okay. Why? Like, why me specifically?
Because you were the one we were talking to.
Like 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Or like 3 days ago?
You remember that your position was different? Or is that, do you have like amnesia?
Wait, Piper, do you like, I want you to just hear yourself. And then remember what Converse said like 2 minutes ago, and then just think about it, and then just put the coke down and just be quiet, and then that'll help you.
Wait, but I don't understand why you're this like uppity. I'm just asking why you changed your position.
I'm not uppity. Oh wait. What do you mean? Are you calling a black person uppity? Oh my god!
I mean, I think that's a really like silly. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a really silly like attempt on your part to like get out of what I'm like pointing out.
But why would you use the word uppity? That's a terrible adjective.
And why would you use the term black person?
Because he was being uppity.
Let's okay. Wait, are you saying only black people can be uppity?
I said nothing of the sort.
Well, I'm asking. It was a question.
Clearly not.
Who's the last white person you called uppity? Exactly. Tell us.
I don't keep a log of when I call people up. It's pretty stupid. Like request.
Maybe you shouldn't insult people.
Uchiha, your mic is getting really bad.
I don't think calling somebody uppity is an insult. I think you're just being really oversensitive.
No, uppity has a negative connotation. It's not.
It's certainly an insult.
It has a negative connotation, but it's not
without a
insult.
question. I mean,
no matter what this fucking
It's
moron
insulting.
Swedish idiot says.
What do you mean? It's insulting, bro. Like you're.
No, I don't think that's an insult.
Wait, is that one is that a racial trope?
Like what if
Like the whole point was just to say, I don't know why you're being so defensive about me asking why you changed your position. Right? That was the point.
much better way to say it. But that's just a much better way to say it. You could have been like, you know what, bad choice of words, we would have moved on.
Well, no, I wouldn't.
It's not an
I
insult.
wouldn't in fact do that because that would be stupid to concede.
Okay, well, like, then
I don't
there you go.
concede to like stupid crybabies who like like go to bat for each other.
Wait, I'm unfamiliar.
And really like their friends.
So angry.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm the one that sounds angry here, buddy.
Wait, but I don't understand.
You literally always sound
up
and angry. Like
Uchiha.
I don't
I've
think
actually
what up sounds like.
I've actually never heard the uppity is like some kind of like I don't know problematic phrase. Is it? What is the thing with that?
It can be.
Well, what's the deal with it? Is there a
It
specific
can be.
context?
Why don't you look it up?
Because usually when a black person is saying something and they're like, "Hey, I think you did X, Y, Z," people will be like, "Why are you angry? Why are you uppity? Why are you?"
Wait, aren't you doing that to me right now? The whole "why are you angry" shtick? Isn't that your like main insult against me?
Wait,
right
but I
now?
didn't call you uppity though.
Oh wait, but you okay? So because you said the substance of the meaning of the word, right? That means it's better than saying the word.
Non-disco?
And now you're just like being an idiot because you got called out.
Called out for what?
For being an obvious hypocrite.
Wait, can you spell
For
called
being
out?
hypocritical, like within like the same sentence, basically. Like you get done calling me like, oh, you're angry, you're out of control, right? And then you say like, oh, well, the reason that I take issue with Piper using the word uppity is because it's to characterize people as being out of control and angry.
It's called tragic irony, my friend. Tragic.
No, it's called you being a hypocrite.
It's called tragic irony.
It's called you being a hypocrite.
Go look at a couple of Shakespeare plays. Go read Othello.
I don't think you've ever read one word of Shakespeare.
Go read Othello, brother. It'll help. Did you like Othello? I like that.
I wouldn't use brother.
Anyway, so why did you change your position, Chia?
I like Othello. I like the Merchant of Venice. Give me my pound of flesh.
So Chia, why did you change your position?
Piper is still trying to go. Like I don't like.
I'm curious.
Piper,
Is this like a slave fetish where you try to like force black people?
I'm just curious.
Piper, do you like Shakespeare? You like Shakespeare, Piper?
I don't care about Shakespeare.
Piper might be kind of freaky. He might be freaked out right
You
now.
don't care about Shakespeare, but you think Uchi hasn't ever read Shakespeare? Have you read Shakespeare?
No, I just, I think I can recognize other people that don't care to read Shakespeare. But
So you're also you recognize that you're like
I had to read it. I mean, most people had to read it in school. So.
yeah, like I feel like everybody that knows English has read Shakespeare.
Like literally, they forced this. Like, you must read this.
okay, I mean, I'm not sure what that was like to prove or whatever. But why'd you change your position, Chia?
Wait. Hey, it's gonna be New Year's, guys.
It already is for me. So why'd you change your position,
And they're
Chia?
still doing the same shit, bro. Like, oh my god.
Wait, I'll tell Piper. Uchiha was basically when he said that he was basically saying like, hey, I don't know. Why don't you tell me? It's like I'm not interested in defending this position right now. So.
I think he knows that. He's just like, he just wants to argue with
Why didn't you just say that? Like, I don't understand why you had to like make up this
Wait,
cowardly like subterfuge for not wanting to talk about it.
Converse, how many times did I say I don't want to talk about this?
No, that's not
like 4 or 5 times.
that's clearly not the issue. The issue is just the reason we even asked this question.
I know why Piper
is
angry.
The reason we even asked this question in the first place, you're getting louder, so I can't feel just how duplicitous you're being, right?
Piper got cooked on
the reason we even asked
you got cooked on physics, and you're a little angry.
The reason we even asked the question in the first place is because instead of just saying, "Oh, I don't want to talk about it initially," you like did this stupid cowardly subterfuge where you pretended to change your position. You said the opposite of what you said last time. So why didn't you just say, "Oh, I don't want to talk"?
Wait, Piper.
It's because you're like a coward and you're trying to make up for the fact that you're like afraid of arguing with people about your position. Is that what?
Mute me. This is insane. You gotta do better, Piper.
I asked you a question.
Piper, you're not interesting. Nope.
Did you answer the question?
Piper, you're not interesting. You're not interesting. Piper, you aren't interesting.
Did you answer the question?
Okay, if we talking about staples in Chicago, this
This is what we have to have rooms.
It's always coming up in the conversation, and I'm about ready to have this conversation. It took me a little minute to get down here, but I finally made my way to the home.
I mean, to be fair, world though, it's like you guys got mad because Piper used the term uppity, but like Uchi has been calling Piper brother and he and blah blah blah. Piper's trans, and so Piper could have just been like, oh, what's all this stuff you're talking about, right?
I don't even understand what you're saying, bro.
Piper's trans, and he keeps saying brother and he.
Converse, do you believe he doesn't understand what you just said?
No, I know. I'm understanding the words, but
well, if you understand the words, then you'll probably understand the sentence that.
Piper, you're not interesting, man. Nobody wants to talk.
I don't care whether I'm interesting to you. You're like a dumbass that like is a coward and can't defend your position. Go away.
Hold on. I just. Bro, wait, it's a holiday, bro. He's literally. It's a holiday. Oh, I feel like.
So, Nargis, is it okay if I know y'all are speaking about something, but just because replays are on, I do want to make it very clear I don't believe all Jews backstab, and when I said Jews backstab, it was because of something personal, but we have addressed it, and I want to apologize to any Jewish person that felt that was hurtful, including to Buttercup, even though she's not in the room right now.
What can I ask? Why do you say that you're disappointed when you found that out about Buttercup? Maybe it's a personal shit. Maybe.
No, I'm saying Buttercup and I, we talked privately, and we were good. So I just wanted to make that clear.
Awesome. Respect for you for saying that.
Thank you for saying that. Big respect to you, Nora. That's amazing. Amazing. I love that. Thank you.
Thanks, Bradley. I appreciate it, man.
Hey, world. Yeah, man. Get faded tonight, man, for me.
Yeah, speaking of the holiday, it's like, man, you people without kids, there's something wrong with you. Like, you never realize, like, okay, it gets dark early in the winter time, and you want to wait till, like, I don't know, 2, 3 in the morning to start shooting off more fireworks. People have kids, Like, what is wrong with you?
Did your kids wake up, Converse?
Well, I mean, it's not that late yet. It's like 12:30. But yeah, there's been fireworks. I mean, obviously it's New Year, so it's like, okay. But I'm just saying, like, every year, it doesn't stop after, like, oh, we've had, like, 2 hours of fireworks. That's all good. It's like, no, why do you have to, like, we saved a batch in the garage that'll last, like, another hour from 3 to 4. And, like, our house is right next door. It's like, oh, that's insane.
Yeah, that sucks, but hopefully your kids are in a deep sleep and don't hear it, Don't wake up from it.
Yeah, I was upset.
Nora, is it possible that an immaterial metaphysical being exists?
No.
Are you asking me, Andrew?
Yeah.
What was that? Could you ask it again? You're kind of breaking up.
Is it possible that an immaterial being exists?
An immaterial being exists?
Yeah.
Immaterial being exists. I feel like I would be treading towards a topic that I don't want to say something that's like contradicting God. Like I don't know. Do we see God as an immaterial being?
Yeah.
Like how?
God is an immaterial being.
It was a callback joke.
Converse, what did you say?
Yeah, sorry, it was a callback joke to a question you had earlier with somebody in here.
When I say yes, if you believe in God, Nora, because God is an immaterial being, and I asked Uchiha if an immaterial being.
And he said no?
He said no. He tried to get him to defend that, and he didn't.
Thanks, welcome back to JCD.
But I would be, yeah, but like, when I think of immaterial, like, I would want to tread carefully, like, how.
Nora is a JDS, Jewish Derangement Syndrome. We're here gathering information on behalf of JCD.
All
Basically,
that is, like,
God
all that we
made
can
up
see.
of quarks.
Can you prove that?
Can what be proved? What are you asking to be proved?
Like God is made of corks.
I was asking her if she thinks God is made of quarks.
Well, I am asking anyone if they believe that.
I mean, even beyond, like, we know there's beyond the material world as there is, so, like, do we call it
Notice this girl just 5 minutes ago said that all J words are backstabbers and liars, and that she was justified.
Look at the chemistry and
She was sent this in this room just a few minutes ago,
because I don't want to.
and she said she was justified in calling for a jihadist terrorist attack in the elevator shaft in New York City.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
Yeah,
She feels justified in trying to attack Jews because now she confirmed her bias about backstabbing.
Yeah.
Is Jesus material?
Yeah.
Okay.
She got you injured. Are you made of corks?
Yeah, see, here's the argument that God's made of quarks. Jesus is God, right? Jesus is made of quarks, right? So God is made of quark.
I find that that's offensive.
So Andrew, do you no longer believe Jesus is God?
No, of course Jesus is God. But he has
There's this thing called the incarnation where you have to, like, you know, it's not like Jesus being God doesn't mean like it's something more complicated than just like, you know, the flesh and blood person was divine. Like there's a little bit more.
Interesting. I like that.
Is Gildas Maximus?
You need to change the room to
Because I know Odie
No.
have Samuel Jackson.
No, he's a guy that you would like, though.
That Odie guy was fucking terrible. Holy shit.
Yes. We got the best people. We've got all the best people. We got all the good people ever, everywhere, all.
Also, that's not Samuel L. Jackson, Andrew.
Oh, sorry, Lawrence Fishburne, right?
Yeah, you get them all mixed up. Andrews and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, Andrew can't tell black actors apart.
Let Nora make the comment here for me.
Nah, but put Toby
Sometimes white faces blur for me too, Andrew.
It's all good. I can't tell the difference between horseradish and mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise? What the fuck?
That's right.
Toby Maguire and Elijah Wood look alike, though. There's a lot of
That's right. Gildas, can an immaterial being exist?
No.
At least I thought about it before I wanted to engage with that. Before I thought the answer.
Long before he asked me the question. No.
Gildas, why can't an immaterial being exist?
Because an immaterial being is nothing, and nothing cannot exist.
Ooh.